morning, class.
Good morning, ma'am.
Before we start our lesson today, let's have a prayer first. May I ask Miss Laika to lead a prayer, please?
In the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Our Father,
Who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come. Your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Again, good morning, class.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, you may take your seat now. So, how are you today?
Fine, ma'am. We're fine, ma'am.
How are you today?
Good, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So let's check your attendance first. Say present if your name is called, okay? Okay, like kami Himintiza,
Present, ma'am.
Jerbelit Dayan Baron,
I'm here, ma'am.
Junelin Narcana,
Present, ma'am.
Reina Morales,
Present, ma'am.
General Utuhan,
I'm here, present, ma'am.
Jory Absalon,
Present, ma'am.
Albert Alipaw.
Present.
Okay, very good. There's no absent today. So, class, kindly get your assignment and let's check it together. Exchange your paper with your seatmate. So, number 1, I want you to answer Miss Baron.
Ma'am, number 2.
Okay, Miss Mitisa. Wait, number 3. The number 4, Miss Rina Morales. Okay, number 1, I will read the direction first. Identify what network cabling tool or material is being referred to in the following items. Number 1, it is used to check if the network cable being spliced or terminated is functional. Okay, Miss Balloon, can you answer on that? Yes. And number 2, a tool used to crimp UTP cable to RJ45 connector. Number 3, an 8-wire connector used to connect computers to category 5 UTP cables in a network. Number 4, a tool used to remove the outer jacket or insulation of the UTP cable. Okay. Okay, let's check. Number 1, check. Number 2, check. Number 3, check. Number 4, yes, perfect.
Yes.
That's perfect. Okay, clear keepers. Oh, wow, very good. Kanan mag-jud ito mga bright ba?
Pwede mo lang isundukan, ma'am.
Ma'am, instruction sa dyan, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, before we proceed to our next topic, let's have a review first. Can you still remember our past lesson? What was our past lesson? Anyone? Okay, Mr. Johan. Sorry.
I think, ma'am, it's all about the frame network cabling calls.
Okay, very good. It's all about different network cabling. So now, can you give me some example of these tools and materials? Anyone? This one?
I think, ma'am.
Okay.
I think that for cable tester.
Yes, very good. Anyone? Yes, sir.
Wire stripper.
Very good. What else? Okay, Mr.
UTP, ma'am.
Very good. Very good. How about you, Miss Sementiza? Okay, very good.
Excuse me.
Okay. Okay, go ahead. Okay, that's examples of tools and materials of different network cable. So class, kindly settle down and keep your attention as I play a short video clip. So make sure na listen mo na kay question. Okay? Yun.
You need speaker, ma'am?
Yes. Can you help me, please?
Can assist you, ma'am. Just wait for one. Just wait for a little bit. Just try to slow down the speaker.
Okay.
Okay. Just wait for a while, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Try it.
Oh my God, I love that.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to
Oh,
Cerberus.
there's a problem.
In this video, we're going to be talking about computer networks.
Yes. So please listen.
Okay, so what is a computer network? Well, first, let's break it down. What is a network? The definition of a network is a group or system of interconnected people or things. So, it would be fair to say a computer network would be a group or system of interconnected computers, right? And that's exactly what it is. A computer network is anything where more than one computer is connected to each other. Traditionally, a computer network would consist of desktop computers, servers, printers, etc. But these days, we live in a connected world. We still have desktops, servers, printers, but we now have a vast number of smart devices connected to our networks as well. Most of you will have a mobile phone, maybe a tablet, security cameras, even smart lights are found on networks these days. And the list really does go on and on. So let's take a look at some basic networks and we can see what they look like. First, one that should be familiar to most of you. Here we have a switch, a router, a wireless access point, a desktop, and a phone, all connected to the same network. This is a pretty common home setup. It's worth noting that in most home networks, the switch and wireless access point will be built into the router. Generally speaking, any network in a single area is called a local area network, or LAN. The LAN is usually connected to the outside world using a socket in the wall that your internet service provider has installed. This socket connects you to something called the Wide Area Network, or WAN. The purpose of a WAN is to connect separate local area networks together. The most obvious example of a WAN would be the internet. However, businesses might have private WANs to connect multiple sites together. So now let's look at a more business type network. So we have all of our office computers, and these would usually run into a wall or floor socket. And these sockets will have cables either running through the floor or the ceiling back to a special room called a wiring closet. This room might also be called a pantry room or a server. In the wiring closet, all of these devices will connect to a stack of switches which are mounted onto racks. Depending on the size of the network, there may be multiple wiring closets which all connect to each other, say for example on different floors. Keep in mind though, this has been simplified to give you a general idea. Lastly, we'll look at another type of network that might not be so obvious. Now I said before, I'm sure you all have smartphones of some sort. Now these phones generally have internet access via 3G, 4G, and even 5G. Well, you can think of these as basically a giant wireless network for your phones. Somewhere close to you there will be a giant tower that allows you to connect and get internet access. The closer you are to these towers, the better the connection is likely to be. So these are just some common network types and really just an introduction to some basic network devices. So the next logical question is, why? Why do we need networks? Well, let's imagine life without networks for a second. If we want to print a document, we would need to directly connect a printer, which is fine. But what if we had multiple computers? We would need multiple directly connected printers, right? Which isn't so fun. The beauty of a network is we can share resources. If I have a file and I want to send it to someone, I can. They can also share the file with everyone else. We can have shared printers that everyone can use. We can even have servers that can store these files for us. Of course, file sharing and printing is just one example, but this could be pretty much anything. And all of this even before we start talking about the internet, which by the way is just a giant network. With the internet, we can search for anything we want. We literally have the world's knowledge at our fingertips. We have email. We can message our friends. We can use hosted computing, telephone calls over the internet, and of course, awesome YouTube content. So networking has changed the world and how we live in it. It's a topic I still get excited about, and there's no shortage of new things to learn. We'll go over a lot of this in more detail as we go. This video is part of our full CCNA course, which can be found in the description, so please feel free to go and check that out. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Other than that, thank you for watching.
Okay, that's it. So, can I ask questions, Melissa?
Yes, ma'am.
What can you say about the video clip you have just watched?
The video connects to network.
Okay. Yes, Miss Bayan, what can you say?
It's all about computer networks, ma'am.
Yes, that's it. It's all about computer network. And Mr. Alipao, can you explain now what is computer network? Any idea?
From the video presented, it's all about from the wide area network or the one then connected to the LAN to local area network then to the computer.
Yes, that's great. So,
Ma'am, can I ask questions?
yes, go ahead, Miss Pearl.
How computer connects or how the computer connects physically?
Wow, good question, Miss Baron. So to answer your question, we will find out them in today's lesson. So please listen carefully, okay? Okay, alright. Before we proceed to our main topic, let's define some terms as we will encounter them throughout the discussion. So please listen. So first is Ethernet cable. So anyone, what is your idea about Ethernet cable? Yes, Miss Morales, do you have an idea about Ethernet cable?
To be honest, I really don't have the idea.
Okay.
I don't know if it's connected to the internet. The cable that connects to the local server.
Okay. So Ethernet cable, a network cable used to connect devices on local area networks such as PC, routers, and switches. So, ano si ang Ethernet cable? Connect na si PCs, a router, and switches. Next is computer network. Please read, Miss Melissa.
Computer network is composed of two or more computers that share data and resources.
Na, ako na ang computer network. Next, crimping. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Ivan.
Crimping is a process of joining two pieces of metal, usually a wire or a metal plate, by forming one or both of them to hold the others.
Yes. So, ang kailangan ang crimping tool. Panggamit na sa Diyos sa kaan. Iwan na sa Diyos sa paghimo. Pagkataganing Ethernet cable na kung na ay.
Mas jaob tayo.
Wala, sige. Next, hub. This is the
Hub used as a central object on which computers and other devices are connected.
Tapos,
Kwarto-kwarto.
Muna sa isukan sa yes. Yes, lahat ito tayo insert.
Kaya color blue.
Yes. Next, local area network or LAN, a group of interconnected computers that are under the same administrative control. O, yung nga na ang LAN, pero connect sa dyan natin natin sila according to computers. Then, P. We'll read. Okay, go ahead.
Piece of metal used to fasten two things together.
Okay. Today, we will be discussing about LAN or Ethernet cabling, particularly the straight throw cabling. We will be also discussing when to use and how to create a straight throw cable. First, I will ask anyone before I proceed. Miss Baron, can you share to us what is your idea or understanding about Ethernet or LAN cabling?
Ethernet naman po.
Ethernet or LAN cabling. What is your idea?
Ethernet or LAN cabling is it's a process of creating cable used to create a network and interconnects computer and other network devices.
Wow, great idea. Yes. So Ethernet or LAN cabling is the process of creating cables used to connect a network. Now, there are two types of Ethernet or LAN cabling. I'm sorry, First is straight throw cable. Then second is crossover cable. So, straight throw cable, a type of twisted pair cable that is used in local area network to connect a computer to a network hub such as a router. Then, what is the wireless jack na sila, wireless sila. Kaya dapat, imo ni siya isunod-sunod ang maghimo ka katong Ethernet cable. Sunod-sunod yung sila na sila pattern. So, class, these are the connection that use the straight throw cable kung asa silang pwede i-connect. First is switch to PC or PC to switch, then you will connect. Then switch to router, pwede sa siya. Then switch to server, pwede sa hub or PC. Okay. Then hub to server. Now class, from this example, what have you observed? What have you observed about this example? Anyone? Missing Isa?
The hub, the switch can connect to the server, and the server can connect to the switch. Just like the other.
Okay, very good. Miss Baron, do you have idea about this example? What can you say about the example? What
Ano na mga tools or equipments is used to uses para na ay connection labi na pag magamit ka og what ay cabling, at na ma-insert sa hub, then ma-connect sa computer or personal computer.
Okay. Alright, you know now when to use straight through cable. The next thing is alright, you know now when to use straight through cable. The next thing is how do you create a straight through cable? Any idea from the class? Yes, Mr. Absalom.
Able to create through straight cable.
Straight through cable.
Straight through cable, I mean, you have to follow some steps, no?
Yes, very good idea. So when terminating or placing a straight through cable, we have to follow industry standards. There are two color combination standards used in creating a straight through cable. And what are those? Two color combination. Anyone? Yes, Mr. Alipao.
The first is the T568A and the other is T568B color combination.
Very good. You really searched it well. For instance, we use T568A on one side of the cable. We also use the same code on the other side. Did you get it?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
So class, these are the color codes for terminating a straight through cable.
T56818.
Mana ang P5688. Mana ang gamit dapat paghimo of straight through cable. White first is white, green, green, white, orange, orange, blue, white, blue, orange, white, brown, brown. Next, P568B. Oh, see the difference.
Ma'am, kailangan sila magkasunod-sunod, ma'am.
Yes, kaya dili man mo
Lana.
yung straight through cable na ano na pa. White green ang una sa pikas. Sa pikas. Or white orange. Gets na?
Yes, ma'am.
So however, it is a common practice in the industry that the P568B color code is used for straight through cables, which means we will be using the ano yan ang gamiton? T568B in creating our straight through cable. Although T568A can be also be used in creating a straight through cable. So we already identified what color code will be used for our straight through cable. Now, here are some steps in creating straight through cable. So read it carefully and familiarize. Number one, prepare all the materials needed. Remove the outer jacket or insulation of the cable to about 1 inch. Number three, untwist the cable pairs. Spread the wires and arrange them based on P568B color code. Number four, please read this.
Number 4, straighten and flatten the wires between your thumb and forefinger.
Miss Mentisa, please read number 5, step number 5.
Clean the untwisted wires to about 1 up to 3/4 of an inch.
Number 6, Mr. Duran.
To expose copper pins to the RG45 connector must be facing towards you. Ensure that the wires are in order from left to right, starting from 1 P.
Number 7, insert the wire link on the RJ45. Di ba kaya naman mo sa RJ45 connector? Insert na dito until all wires are push as far as possible in the connector. Pag push ni Jay nga to, kailangan kaning mo kan bitaw mo lagiti si Jack. So,
Yan, ma'am.
para ilhanan nga na dasod
Suot na si
Jack.
Jack.
Nakit na ano bitaw ang katong wire itong 560.
Number 7 and 6 numbers.
8 na.
Okay. This holder inspect the cable and ensure the right wires match the pin numbers and that 8 wires should be pressed firmly against the end of the RJ45 connector.
So, mo to nga dapat kung ka one ang tutsa.
Kailangan, ma'am. Kailangan sunod ma'am.
Kaya parang ang si Jo, magana si Jo.
So, if accidentally ma'am nadili masunod ang isa ka, then kibali mo
Dili si Jo mo kuon, dili mo functioning straight yung keyboard.
So, kailangan sa
Tapos nakuday ka na yung keyboard tester para ibawan kung sakto ba mo ang insert o baka hindi mo ano. So number 9, please read Mr. Salon.
Place the RG-45 connector and cable into crimping holes and crimp the RG-45 connectors until you hear a click from it.
Number 10. Please.
Repeat. Repeat all the
Please
previous.
stand, Miss Duhan. Mr. Duhan.
Repeat all the previous steps with the other end of the keyboard.
Okay. Those are the steps in making straight throw cable. So, please observe and familiarize the steps in creating straight throw cable. So, for your first activity, I want you to draw your own computer setup using a local area network. So, nana may bag paper.
Yes, ma'am.
May gra ball pen or pencil. I will give you 10 minutes only. If you have any
Ma'am,
questions,
available then, ma'am.
oh yeah, sorry. You should raise your hand for you to be recognized. Miss Mintisa, where's your ball pen?
Pero ako ma'am po, may mga station.
Sige, you can start now. Also minimize your voice.
Ano
Voice.
sa gawin mo, ma'am?
And avoid.
Lan na
I'm
naman,
sorry.
Ano to, ma'am? Lan?
LAN. Computer setup using LAN or local area network.
Thank you, ma'am.
Wow. Welcome ka sa Jorin Missing. Are you done?
Di pa, ma'am.
Oh. Faster. Okay, na tayo next activity.
I'm done, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, sa tanong na pakipass na lang sa front.
Bali hold, miss. Sorting. Perhaps the one.
You're welcome, sir.
Make your own computer setup.
Okay, for your next activity, instruction. Identify the color codes for terminating a straight throw cable. Identify nyo kung ano sa nasa diyang color. Green, orange, orange. Oh my God. Isa ka na, 1/4 sheet of paper.
Ma'am, what is
Yes.
it?
Honey,
One fourth
coffee
only.
drink, coffee drink.
Hindi kaya ko lang siya yung
Nanduha, ma'am.
Kami na.
Oh, ma'am.
Basta July sinyo.
Or, ma'am.
Orange.
Orange, orange.
Okay, ma'am, perfect one.
Identify the color codes for community.
148.
Nanduha, ma'am.
Sa
8
B.
minutes only. Yeah.
Minutes.
8 minutes.
10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sige.
Brown na, ma'am.
Yes. Secret.
Saan na ba ka?
Brown, red.
Violet? Blue violet. Blue na?
Brown.
Purple.
Are you done?
Not yet, ma'am. I'm done, ma'am. So, I'll finish the
Ira, gani.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Apil lang, Paul.
Kaya na kanina B.
ma'am.
Are you done?
Yes, ma'am.
Eh, ma'am, yan.
Hindi man ako mag-answer at AOP, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
Sige, ganda mo. Wait lang, ganda sa YouTube eh.
Answer na ako, ma'am.
Hindi ako resort ng siya.
Muna si ma'am.
Eh, mo ba ang yan, ma'am?
AOP. Okay,
So, answer number 1. P number 1.
Where's green sa?
Sa...
Baka ko, ma'am.
Sa YouTube. Relax.
Sa'yo, man. yan.
Susuot ako ng kawan.
Putaya ka, no? Okay.
Dad.
White brown.
Yan. Mapagsagot lang ako yung square.
The white one?
Eight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Hindi natin sa gusto answer.
Ma'am, number 1.
A or B?
A, ma'am. Both A and B.
A ang kakauna.
Number 2, ma'am.
Okay. Please remember us.
White and
Number 3, who answer? Who will answer number 3?
Or, ma'am.
Okay.
Nakuha si
answer. Number 5.
Ini na. Blue. Ma'am.
Blue.
Pwede mo excuse ko
Yes,
sa nagkakandi. Number 6.
Wala ko may number 7.
Ilaw na ka isa, number 8. Relax, na may T568B.
So, kaya sa akin ng
Okay. So, let's proceed to T568B.
Ma'am, number 3.
4. Okay.
5.
Go ahead. Then exchange your paper in your segment.
Five to.
Gusto ko yung answer. Number 7. Number 8.
Oh my God, be careful.
Ma'am, 16 na items na lang, ma'am.
Yan, 16 plus 4 para 20 tanan.
Yay!
Okay. I segment. So, the answer. Ano, nasakto ba? Ano na to?
Like,
Okay. So, first is white, green.
ma'am, excuse me, ma'am, hindi ako kay light green.
Wrong.
That's
It's
why I like
white, green.
Light green yung answer number 1, ma'am.
Green. White, orange, not brown. Number 4, blue. White, blue, baliktad. Number 6, orange. Number 7, white, brown, baliktad gapo.
Kailangan din sa mga ng white.
Yes, based on picture.
Actually, mga picture.
Light brown.
Next.
Blue, number 6. Orange.
So, white, orange, orange, white, green, blue, white, blue, green, white, brown, brown. Wow, good sakto. Oh, very good. So, we're perfect. Okay.
Tuhan, ma'am.
Very good. Okay.
Perfect ng white.
What's your paper?
Perfect ng
Ma'am,
Ma'am, from si Laika, ma'am.
nalulog man ako.
Ay, hindi siya ma'am light tanan.
Yun na mga perfect.
I am the light of the Lord.
Let's give the shot clock. Okay, 4, 3, 2, go.
1, 2, 3.
Very good, very good, very good. Very good. So, may I ask question now?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Absalon,
Ma'am,
when do we use straight through keyboard? When do we use straight through keyboard?
When connecting to different devices, ma'am. So you can use straight through cable when you are connecting to different devices.
Yes, very good. Then, give me an example of a connection that uses straight through cable. Anyone? Yes, Mr.
Connecting a computer and a router, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Anyone? Example, another example. Based on our discussion. Isa naman itong mga pwede nga i-connect.
Yes. How and personal computer.
Yes, very good. So,
But
dapat? Yes, Mr. Alipaw?
switch server.
Yes, very good. I want to hear Miss Marcana. What are the two color standards used in a street through cabling?
The color combination is white, orange, white, green, blue, and white, blue, green, white, brown, and brown.
Okay. Yes, Miss.
I think ma'am, the color standards used are the P568A and P568B.
Yes, that's great. Okay, can you give Miss Mintisa what color standard is commonly used in industry in creating a straight through cable?
Ma'am, I have
P568B1.
Yes, P568B. Very good. If you really listen to our discussion today, Miss Morales, what is the color combination of P568B color standard starting from pin 1 up to pin 8?
The color combinations are white, orange, white, green, blue, green, white, brown, and brown.
Yes, very good. More than perfect, actually. So, let's have another quiz. Quiz. 1/2 sheet of paper, pwede na.
crosswise, ma'am, lengthwise.
Crosswise.
1/2 ma'am.
Yes.
Okay?
Direction. The following are some of the steps in making a straight through cable. The steps are not arranged in order. Arrange each item in order by writing the letters starting from A to E. Write the letters in the space provided. Each item is worth 1 point. I'll give you only kaya 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 5 minutes daw yung missing.
Ma'am, pwede sa iyon. Normal, ma'am.
Sige, 10 minutes. Okay. Final 10 minutes. Shadow. Gusto mo ka, Mr. Alipaw?
You can start now.
Ma'am, pwede din ako pero ma'am.
Oh, pwede ra. Dito na.
Sir, knowledge, ma'am. I-collect ra ba ninyo yung chicken naman?
Chicken na to na.
Yung lahat listed bars dapat. Yung number 1 ng green dance system. Yung mga taas-taas ko na, ma'am. Kaya kasama.
5.
Ay,
5 lang dito ha. Okay. Para mo mga hasol.
okay.
I'm done, ma'am.
Okay.
Someone will buy it for
That is brown.
David and Coco. I don't think so. Someone is selling David and Coco.
White face.
Sorry, ma'am. Ano ko nilabay ng hindi mo na ako.
Tanan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Since now,
Exchange.
Partner, ma'am.
set zero to one three.
Give it to him. Okay. So, number 1, twin and twisted bars.
Letter C. C.
Equal 5 na.
C, ma'am.
The answer is
Letter C.
letter D.
Ha?
Mga
Mga three, mga good mga
Number 2,
Oh,
remove the outer jacket insulation of the cable to about 1 inch. Yes, letter A. Number 3, untwist the cable pairs, read the wires, and arrange them based on
B.
E.
letter B. Number 4, the exposed copper pins in the RD45 connector must be facing
Letter
the wires
C.
U. Ensure that the wires are in order from left to right starting from pin 1.
Letter C.
Letter E.
Ah.
Number 5, strengthen and flatten the wires between your thumb and forefinger. Letter C. So,
Okay, ano pa bang answer mo ulit?
letter D.
Number 1.
D. Number 2, letter A. Number 3, letter B. Number 4, letter E. Number 5, letter C.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, perfect.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, very good.
Ma'am, perfect, ma'am.
Very good. Familiarize them into.
Yes, ma'am.
That's ma'am, perfect, ma'am.
Ma'am, check ako, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. So, for your assignment class, this is your assignment. Bring the following materials. Okay? UTP cable, RJ45, network cable tester, crimping tool, wire stripper, and punch down tool. Familiar
Basta
na
magana, ma'am.
Dapat kompleto ha. Hindi mag-straight through cable.
Ma'am, ma'am,
This is good.
asa na pwede mabalik, ma'am?
Sa biologic or static sa Surigao.
Ah,
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Siguro ka nas prices, ma'am?
Estimated nga makuha ni tao, ma'am.
Pwede naman pwede naman kung makawa man ang network cable tester, crimping tool, wire stripper, o kaning pan.
Sa pareho is RG45, ma'am.
Cable.
Okay, ma'am.
Oo, katong size straight through cable. Oo, dili na sa kay. Imo na sa jang i-crimp. Gamitan mo, pero pag di ka nimo gi-crimp nimo, mapwede ra ano. Kaya balik pag tan-aw nimo, mali di ka pagkakala. Dapat kuya na kasulod-sulod, dapat kang kanina na ikatulong ni nimo, makita na nimo. Kasi imo na kung bawang ko this one. Oo, dili na. Magpanapod ka, kung mag-otro ka, putlong ka nimo, tapos another project. Ang pag nga mugamay mo yung titibol, hindi ka din dati. Okay, class, so that's all for our lesson today. So let's have a closing prayer. May I ask Ms. Mel to lead that.
in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Father, the Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen.
So, goodbye class.
Goodbye, Miss Ramapla. Thank you and God bless you, mabuhay.